So, you've done everything right. You've worked hard to build a great credit score. Maybe you even cracked 800. You apply for that new house or credit card feeling confident, like you're the perfect candidate. And then you get rejected. How is that even possible? It's one of the most confusing and frustrating things that can happen with your finances. The truth is, a high credit score is kind of like the cover letter for your financial resume. It gets your foot in the door, but it doesn't automatically land you the job. The real decision making happens behind the scenes, and it's not just about your past borrowing habits, which is what your credit score shows. It's about what's happening with your money right now. Often, the real culprit for a surprise rejection is your debt to income ratio, or DTI. It sounds complicated, but it's just a simple calculation lenders use to see how much of your monthly income is already spoken for by things like car payments, student loans, or other credit card bills. A great credit score doesn't tell them if your current paycheck can actually handle another monthly payment. When it comes to mortgages, for example, lenders have a general rule of thumb. They start getting nervous if your total monthly debts creep above 43% of your income. While some loan programs are more flexible and might go higher, pushing past that 43 to 45% range is a huge red flag for most lenders, regardless of your amazing score. And it's not just about debt. Another thing that can trip you up is unstable or hard to prove income. Lenders really like to see a steady 2-year work history. If you just switch jobs, have big gaps in your employment, or you're self-employed with fluctuating income, it can make them nervous. So, if you've been rejected out of the blue, don't just stare at your credit score. The first thing you should do is ask the lender for the specific reason. They're required to tell you. Then, take a hard look at your debt-to-income ratio and make sure all your income documents are solid and easy to understand. Free credit score apps give you a ballpark. Your lender uses a completely different number. And if you've never seen that number, you're essentially applying blind. For next to nothing, less than the cost of a coffee, you can see the exact score lenders pull, review your full report for anything that shouldn't be there, and go into your next application knowing exactly what they'll see. The link is in the description. Your real score is waiting. At the end of the day, a high score makes you a contender, but it's your current financial picture that seals the deal. It's less about proving you were a good borrower in the past and more about showing you can comfortably afford more debt today.